There's a lot of blobs on the canvas, as you can see here. Oh, I didn't clean up my palette. But I think that's okay, because I'm going to be reusing a lot of these colors. I just got to scrape some of them off, make room for the new. And I might have to step away for a minute to get new colors, but that's okay, because we don't need too many for this one. We just need white and blue, maybe some green. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is an original paint by Nate. Not really an original, because it's from a picture, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to start, and this is liquid clear on the canvas. I don't have magic white or anything on it today. I'm going to go right into Prussian blue with the 2.5-inch brush, and we're just going to be throwing in color. Throwing in a very dark blue color all over this top area here. And we'll get some cloud motions in here. Spin the brush around crazy. Doesn't even matter. At least at this phase it doesn't matter. Go back up here and scrub some more in. And we just want this to be kind of dark up here until we get towards the end. I'm going to have like a little island here. Little island and some palm trees. Happy palm trees just hanging out. Alright, got those in. I might add some stars as well. I don't know if folks have seen stars added, but it's very much, or very similar to the way you add in, was it snow? So, I'm sure we can do that later. Alright, so we got some blue color up there. Already looks like there's a sky going on. And with that, we're gonna add in, with my filbert brush here, I'm gonna take some white into that blue color, maybe some red or alizarin crimson. I'm looking for like I'm hoping this is a lavender color. If it's not, please tell me, because that could be bad. But I gotta get the chat up here. Closed it out. Okay, chat's back open. There we go. All right, we're just gonna throw this in over here. I'm gonna start. These are little headlands, and you just scrub in color here. They don't have to be nothing exact. And kind of blend out the bottoms. All right, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more, maybe a little more white. Probably should have done this one first. There's gonna be another little one out in front. He's just hanging out. Little headland. Little headland having fun. There we go. Alright, so we got our two little headlands. And then we've got, maybe I'll add another one. Why not? Let's just keep adding more. Maybe this one, maybe he's out here. Maybe there's just like a little mountain here. Maybe there's another one right here. And then you can also, we're going to reflect those. So we're just going to scribble in some color. As long as it's in the water, that's all that matters, in the general shape. And then we'll take the 2.5-inch brush and just pull down. And there's some blue on there, so I might have covered it up, but that's fine. There we go. And now we'll go back to the headland brush. And we're going to add some more blue in here. I want this to be more blue, maybe a little bit more red. We're going to do some left side headlands. I don't know if there's a better name for them, but there's little islands out here hanging out. They're just hanging out in front of these. Make your background a little bit more exciting. Now, I'm not going to go all the way because I think there's some bushes over there. All right, he's going to come on a little bit more in front. I'm going to blend them out a little bit. I'll go down. And these ones will actually be behind everything, so we don't have to, there's no reflections needed here. Cool. All right, we got those, we got those. Now let's add in, I could add in the bush. I'm gonna add in, yeah, let's add that in. So we're gonna go into that emerald green with the 2.5-inch brush. Let's just use a lot of it. We can use a lot of it here, that's fine. And this is gonna be really subtle, a lot of subtle painting here. Nothing crazy. and this is going to go straight across. And it's okay if it gets lighter too. You kind of want it to get lighter. And then it comes down to the left. And then I'm going to blend it up just a little bit towards the top, make it look like it's farther away. Blends the distance out. Kind of fades off into nothing. And then I'm going to go get some more, and then we're just going to fire this straight down. And I think I said this in the last stream, but if you have something pointing up when you're using these types of brushes, you want to hit it down. Hi, is this like a Bob Ross tutorial? It's not a Bob Ross tutorial. I'm not a Bob Ross person, but I learned from the Bob Ross paintings. And I'm just practicing painting here, so that's all I'm doing. Steve the Magic Llama, thanks for joining. All right, so now we got that, I'm not gonna reflect any of this because I don't really need to right now. And then we're gonna add in, and this is actually gonna be a really, really quick painting, I think. So we're gonna add in the little, I'm gonna call it a hut, but it's not really a hut. It's like a little island home. I'm going to scrape off the paint first, otherwise it'll blend it together and it'll look weird. And it'll help me figure out where to put the walls and stuff. Alright, so we got that one. And I'm going to put like a little tiki hut to the left maybe. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. And again, if you can guess what the painting is, then kudos. Alright, so we got that color. I need like a dark. Actually, raw umber will work well here. So I'm going to just tap in, push, and go down to the right. That'll be the roof. And I'll grab some more paint, and I'll tap. And then I'll try and firm this edge up over here. Pull down to the right. Just making a little hut. And this one has white sides on it. It's like a party hut. And then just going to pull straight down, get some more white. Pull straight down, more white for the back, and it's okay if this side has some color in it because it's going to kind of be in the shadow. Alright, there we go. But we don't want to go back into the other side with that, otherwise it'll muddy it up, which we don't want. Cool. Alright, so we got our little party hut here, and let's add a little window over here on the left or right. Let's add it on this side because this is the bright side. The lights are on. And then I'll chop off this excess paint here and then pull it back down, make a little square. My hands are a little shaky. Probably need to eat something. Alright, so we got that. Let's add in a backside to this little cabin, maybe a shed. And that, just pull down to the left, and then we'll add our same white colors here. Pull down, pull down. This side I want to be kind of dark, and then we'll pull this side down. There we go. And then I'll also add some more white to the top, just so there's some like reflection. Make it look like there's shingles or something. Same with this little guy. Just tapping some white there. Cool. So we got the little hut. We got the little cabin. We gotta firm up the bottoms here, which is easy. You just tap left to right. You can also do a cabinectomy, they call them, where you pull the paint off first. I might need some more green here, green and brown, maybe some black, because this titanium white's too strong. There we go. So we got our little hut. We got a nice little shed there. Let's add in, I wanted to add in the little, it's like a little tiki hut. And to do that, I'm just going to make a little triangle with the small edge of the knife. Pull left and right. Just make sure it's kind of angled right, left and right. And then we'll add, I use raw umber here on the small knife. Whoops. Go straight up and down. And then we'll add some more towards the bottom. And then maybe add like a pole or something to the sides. So I feel like that's how most gazebos are. They got little fence there around it. All right, so we got the little hut, we got the little, it's kind of like a well, more like it, but that's fine, that's fine. All right, now I need to do a couple of simple things. Let's see, let's add in this blue. Probably should have done this first, but this is just blue and crimson. And we're just gonna throw in the watercolor here. I guess it works out this way too. I'm just pulling left and right here. So we got the red, we got the blue, we got the green. There's no highlights, so it looks really flat, which is okay. Because highlights are very easy to add in. Just gonna take our yellow on this brush, and we're gonna put in just a little bit of light here, just pushing straight in. And we'll grab some more, because this is Hansa yellow and it gets dark very easily, which is okay on this paint. This is a very dark paint. And then we're just tapping in. And we'll highlight all those again with the liquid white. Maybe just regular white, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna tap in here with that green yellow color on the party island. And then we'll go here and we're gonna grab some white, and then we're just gonna add in the highlight on the shoreline. This is what kind of ties all that together. So we got some there, we got some here. Scrape it in. I'll pull all that out with the fan brush here in a sec. Because normally I don't like doing just highlights with the palette knife. I feel like it looks too jarring. I don't know what the word is for it. I can use the filbert here though. We're just going to pull to the left here. Pull out some of that light color that we got. Pull right to left, left to right. Whatever you want to do. It just makes it look like there's water, actual water. I'll highlight down here towards the bottom a little bit maybe. Cool, cool, cool. Got some water, foreground water. Now we got to add some stuff in here in the very, I guess, midground. I'm not sure what you call it. I'm just going to add in some trees here, and they need to be dark. So I'm going to use lots of emerald green and lots of raw umber, and they're going to be kind of thin too, very thin palm trees. And I'm going to do, how many am I going to do? I'm going to do one here. Oh, we covered up everything. That's fine. One here. That one might be too thick, but that's okay. One there. And then we need one more over here. There we go. And now we need some linseed oil. I'm going to go straight into that brown, or emerald green and raw umber. And then we're going to swirl it around. This is very, very thin brown green color. And we're going to add in some leaves to the palm trees. Very easy. You just tap the shape in first, kind of where your main leaves are. And then once you have the main leaves, you can do the swoops or sub leaves. I don't know. You just pull down on those, however thick you want them to be. May look look like nice big palm leaves. There we go. Big old palm tree. Very leafy. All right. And then we'll do that side there, one up there, one up there. And I could add in all the other one. Let's see. Should I add in the moon somewhere too? I feel like I should. I'm just laying out all the other leaves so I don't have to guess when I'm laying them in. Looks good so far. Thank you, City Messenger. Much appreciated. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna throw a big leaf there. Maybe it goes off the canvas. That's okay too. Not everything needs to be contained on your canvas. There's a guy on YouTube, Stuart Davies. He always talks about sometimes he lets things look like they're sliding off of his canvas. And again, this is emerald green and raw umber with a lot of linseed oil, a lot of linseed oil here. Because otherwise, if you don't have a ton of linseed oil, your leaves won't pull like this, and they'll just make you not happy. And you gotta be happy when you're painting. It's a requirement. Actually, it's not a requirement. I take that back. You don't have to be happy if you don't want to be. But I like being happy when I paint. That's why I paint all the time. We're just adding in a bunch of palm trees here, a bunch of palm leaves, pulling left to right, right to left on all of those that we already added in. All right, we got those in, Now what do we need? What do we need? I feel like if we want to be goofy, we can add in, why not? Let's be goofy. Because this kind of looks like, I don't know if you folks have seen the Corona light commercial. They do like Feliz Navidad, and they have the lights in the palm trees, which I realize this is what it looks like. It's supposed to be a place in Jamaica, but maybe theirs was too. But we're already here. Let's just go crazy. We're going to add in just like little tiny lights here. Everywhere's little tiny lights. It's ruined. We've ruined it. No. This is fine. We're just adding little lights here. Crazy. And then I want to add in a little, since we're already up here, take the white and a little bit of blue. Let's have like the moon just like hiding. He's just hiding back here. He's behind this tree. And he's just like, I'm not going to come out of here. I'm just going to hide behind here. I don't want to come out yet. I'm having a good time. And then we got to put him down here too. So let's just, a little bit of a shadow. And then we'll blend it out so you can't actually tell it was there. Because he's hiding. There we go. Alright, we got those trees. I feel like we need like a blue bush or something bonkers here. Something just crazy. So we got all this magic light. Something's beeping outside. That's not good. I don't know if people were here earlier, but something like a firework or a cannon just went off. It was extremely loud. And kind of scary. I don't know what exactly it was. But I'm just making like blue bushes here. I just want to throw blue bushes in here. Why not? Just because I can. I got all this magic white. Might as well. Make it look like it's a starlight on the bush. There we go. I don't know, should we add some more to add some of this blue under here? Maybe that would help stuff stand out better. Just a little bit though. Not too much. And I say not too much and I just add it everywhere. That's fine. Just a little bit. Alright, we got our tree with lights. We got palm trees, little headlands. Should we add anything in here? I don't know. We can add whatever we want. I did want to add the... Where is this? I'm going to throw that out. We're just going to use this other fan brush. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been a long time since I've done this. And it could either go terribly or not terribly. So I've got liquid white, very thin white paint, fan brush, palette knife. Let's see if this is either going to go terribly or really good. I'm going to wipe some off in there. And we're just going to scrape onto the palette knife. And it's supposed to look like little stars. I don't know if you could see it. Hopefully I'm not getting it in my mouth. That would be terrible. That would not be good. Alright. We got a bunch of stars over here, not so much back there. Maybe we had some up here. Might be out. Whoa. We just flung some back there. That's okay. Cool. Alright. And then since I went over some of the white went on the what are these called? Trunks. Wow, that took me a long time to remember. I'm just going back over them to get rid of that little spots. Some of them have spots on them. We don't want spots on these. Unless you do want spots on them, then you can have spots on them. That's fine. Alright. So we got the big old trees. I can actually take this leftover magic white and some of the blue and the green, just a little bit of green though. And then we can actually highlight these to match where the moon is. I don't know if you could, it's probably very hard to see this, but I'm just pulling the trunk right to left. That gives it some shape. Makes it look like a trunk. But it's going to be so subtle you might not be able to see it on the screen. But once it dries, you'll be able to see it. If I wanted it to show up for reals, I would just use like straight white here. But I'm trying to do it subtle, subtle trees. There we go. All right, we got some stars, we got the moon, a little party hut. I think that's good enough. I'm extremely tired from all the installation of the AC unit and whatnot, but I'm gonna take my not magical, just regular linseed oil, drop some in naphthol red. We'll do a little signature here, then we're gonna call it a day. Not a super long stream today, but I think it was long enough. And I'll put all these up. I'll split them up and put them up as YouTube videos like I've been doing. Seems to get people happy. Some people like that. All right, we're gonna do that and that. And also, I've been getting a lot of bot comments, but I'll figure that out. There's people spamming WhatsApp numbers and stuff in YouTube, but we'll figure that out. All right. Wipe the paint off my fingers and my hands. We'll take it down and then pack her up. And I might add some more details after this, but it depends. It really depends. All right. All right, all right. Here's the painting. Do a little left spin, right spin, up, down. And if you paint it, feel free to paint this. I don't mind. If you want to share it with me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want. I'm sure you guys could do better than me, but we'll all learn together. So, with that, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see everyone sometime, hopefully next week. Cool.